G'day and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be hunting with dogs. There he is, Buster, my Labrador Retriever. Nice dog. Give him a few commands. Sit, lay down. It helps the dog with focus, which helps all other levels of the dog. I think my dog's level 6 at the moment, or 7. Might be 8. So when it comes up, there he is laying there. He's level 7 at the moment. Try and get him up. Sometimes you have to redo a command, like I'll probably make him sit and then I'll get him to come to me. So he's not coming to me at the moment. Bad dog, what are you doing? But if we get him to sit, which was one of the first commands we gave him, now we try to get him to come to me. Now if I walk off, he'll probably follow me. It's important to do these things with the dog. It helps with focus, which is when you're... I'll get back to that and we'll be on the hunt in a minute. Here we go. We're on our way to the blind and we've come across a pheasant. So I'll pop him off and get Buster to fetch it. Fetching's important. The more the dog fetches, the softer its mouth gets, which will help with trophy integrity. There he goes, he's found it. And bring it back to me. I've come across another pheasant. It's just down there hiding in the grass. I'll get Buster to fetch this. Give me the order, command. There he is. Buster has reached level 8 and Buster unlocked loyalty level 2. So loyalty will be a skill where the dog stays closer to me and not wanders off. I'll go into the skills of the dog a little bit later at the end. But it all helps. So I've unlocked. So even though the dog's level 8, all these other skills, their levels are down. They're like 1, and now loyalty is obviously level 2, which is good. Okay, we've finally reached the blind. I hope to kill some geese, so I'll get in the blind. And I'll call Buster in. There he is, wandering around. Sometimes this might take a couple of times and the dog can get a little bit stuck, but I'll show you what to do if that happens. He's still ignoring me, so let's give him another command. Here he comes. Now he'll try and get in here. It looks like he's stuck, so just walk towards him when this happens, and bang, there he is, in the blind. Okay, I finally haven't been here long and I've managed to call in a few geese. Not very good at goose hunting yet, but I'm not sure about the range of this gun, but I will get used to it. The gun's new to me too, this one. It's not a bad shotty. I'll keep my eye on the birds. This one looks pretty right for the pickings. Oh, hopefully they hit him. He's down. Missed that one. So let's get out the blind and get the dog to pick up the goose. And there's a pheasant I should shoot. Oh, a silly pheasant. Let's see if Buster can find it, because it's pretty far. And he's getting better. Once they dip their back like that and start to run, you know they found it. And the geese actually look pretty huge in the dog's mouth. Have a look. It looks funny. But I'm enjoying having the dog for hunting. If you don't have one, you should think about getting one. There he comes. Good dog. Okay, got a few more deer coming in. I'll call them in a bit. See how many of these I can shoot. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. shoot them out of the air. You never know sometimes, do you? Sometimes it's best to wait. He's landed. There's another one. Alright, they all seem to be landing close, which is always good. Bang, you're gone. Okay, the gun's leveled up. I'm still not used to this gun, I'm used to the 12 gauge. I know it's range better and it's got more bullets. Pity that this can't shoot more than 3 at a time. Let's get Buster to get these birds for me. He should get better at this as time goes on. See, he picked that one up pretty quick, although it's not too far away. It'll be interesting to see where this goes with the dogs. Like you could have deer hounds, which would be handy for tracking them and maybe bringing some of the smaller deers down. You know, the ones you hit in the intestines and not in the lungs when you're having a bad day. Even pig dogs would be handy. Or a pig dog you could take with you. So I'm pretty sure they'll have more dogs for us eventually. Now that we've got the Labrador. It'd just be interesting to see what else they bring into the game. Yeah, I'd like to see a deer hound and a pig dog. Maybe like a coon hound or something like that for tracking. There we go, there's a big bird he's got in his mouth. Well, I'm now going to give the dog some commands because he'd be all excited, and this seems to help level the dog up. So we'll get him to sit. There he goes. I'm going to get him to lay down, which, you know, might help with the focus. There we go, lay down. You see, he did level up, plus to unlock focus level 2. Welcome to Buster's little profile page here. As you can see, he's got a little blue ribbon, pretty cool. And these are his skills. This one's stamina. This skill determines how long a dog can work without becoming tired and having to rest. Follow owner. This skill governs how well a dog can stay close to its owner. Then we have loyalty. This skill governs how well a dog follows a command. It affects all other commands in the game, so that's a pretty important one. Follow stance. This skill governs how well a dog can follow its owner's stance. So if I'm, you know, standing, then I crouch, then hopefully once the dog levels up, it'll see me and crouch as well and just stay put. Then we've got focus. High level in focus prevents a dog from chasing after animals that it might sense are nearby, so it won't chase the deer away that you're trying to shoot while you're out there hunting pheasants and mallard ducks and geese. Then we've got stoicism. This is like this skill governs how well dogs can ignore other dogs in a hunting situation, so you know that's pretty important too, so it doesn't lose concentration on and just muck around with the other dogs. We've got upland fowl. This skill governs how well a dog understands fetching pheasants. Waterfowl. This skill governs how well a dog understands fetching mallards and geese. Blind governs search speed of a dog that fetches from out of a blind. Soft mouth. This skill governs if a dog damages fetch birds or not, so that's your trophy integrity score. Hopefully, you know, as the dog levels up, he has a soft mouth and doesn't sink his teeth into it. Then we've got mark bird, governs search speed of a dog that fetches from outside of a blind. Then we've got honouring. This skill governs how good the dog is at first fetching the birds that its owner shot. So that's his little profile page. He's leveling up slowly, level 8. All his skills are either 2 or 1. Most of them are 1. I'm enjoying doing it. If you're thinking about getting a dog and you got the spare 799 M's, do it, I'd say, because I enjoy hunting with the dog. And Buster was a real dog we had, and he was a black Labrador, a family dog. We had him for about 16 years and he died about 6 years ago. And the other day when I was hunting with Buster here in the game, and then I stopped hunting and I got up and I looked around behind me to see if Buster was there. So, you know, it really sucked me in. So it's worth getting it if you're thinking about, you know, if you're thinking of doing it and you weren't sure. It's fun, believe me. I wouldn't lie to you. It's fun. And I'll see you on the next one anyway, and hopefully that'll be hunting with Buster as well. Okay, bye for now.